let's go look at Kadena. Everybody freaking loves Kadena, so let's waver it. Everybody loves Kadena. I remember I used to do that with Cardano. All right, so Kadena, my lower end target is now 65 cents. I think it's going to go lower than what I thought earlier, and let's take a look. I'm going to take, well, I need to clean up my object tree a little bit. However, all right, I'll take this off for a little bit. Now, these are origin lines, essentially, origin lines for Kadena, all right? And the bottom origin line as of now is this. So let's keep this in mind. The bottom origin line as of now is here, right? As I've shown you with literally even Bitcoin, its previous bottom origin line has been broken. It's done. It's below its previous master bottom, like super bottom origin line. It's below it. And pretty much every altcoin on Earth, Kadena hasn't hit it yet, but they all are going under it. They're all of them. So it's extremely logical and extremely probable, right? So when you're making guesses, it's best to guess what is the most likely thing. Kadena will too. So the bottom can't be at that line, right? It won't be. Actually, it could be. It's highly improbable. So in this trajectory that it's getting, that line would be about $1.22. But it's extremely probable to go way lower than that because everything, even Bitcoin, is going below what is its bottom origin line, right? And because I think things could go down even, so this is September over here, things could go down even beyond September, way beyond this. I'm just going to make the guess that it's going to go 2 levels down some point this year, or even it could take until February of next year. But if it hits it this year, well, guess what? That's not going to be the bottom either. It's going to be early. It's going to be around January, February. So this could actually have a price discovery down. So if this target is hit in 2022, if my 65 target is hit, 65 to 67 cent target is hit in 2022, it means that's not the bottom for Kadena, and it's going to have price discovery down. It will make all-time lows if that's it. But I don't know if it'll be hit. That's my horizontal target, my price target for just the whole bear market, which is probably going to go on until Q1 of 2023 easily. I don't think we're going to have a bottom until, I would guess, February of 2023. Therefore, you would be hoping that level is not hit this calendar year, because if it does, unless you're somebody who's logical and you think this will survive, so you want it to go below here because you're not holding it from here anymore, right? So usually people who are holding coins are the ones who are defending it. It's never going to go that low. They have the best team and scientists. I've been getting people saying that. They have scientists, and I don't fucking care. I know what price does. The scientists don't have anything to do with it. And honestly, they have more to do with the price going down than anything, because those scientists need to be paid. Since Kadena doesn't have enough revenue on its own to stay afloat, they have to sell tokens. So those scientists who are getting paid by tokens being sold are going to make the price go down. Scientists are going to make the price go down, period, in a bear market. Okay? So take your scientists and shove them, because it's going to make price go down. Telling you. And so that is my target. And honestly, that target might be too high. But I'm trying to wake people up who are all freaked out about this coin. It can never go. Yes, honestly, this is a conservative guess. I'm telling you, it's hard to believe, especially if you're holding it from way up here and you haven't sold yet and you're still thinking it's going to go up when it's not. Those people, you can just stop listening. But if you're a realistic person, this is a conservative guess. I'm telling you. Scientists will actually make the price go down because they need to be paid, and that's how they're going to get paid. Because Kadena doesn't have enough revenue to pay for all of its overhead. I don't even know if they have any revenue at all. But it's just there aren't many altcoins out there who are a business mature enough, who are mature enough as a business to be afloat. without investors buying their coins and stuff. So that's what we got for Kadena. Now, immediate price action, I think this actually could go on it had the chance to go on a decent rally, so I'm going to do the short-term price for Kadena, but it just got rejected from both the top of the point of control and this origin line, so it has to hit either the bottom of the point of control or here. So in the meantime, in the short-term time frame, this is going down. I'm in Kadena shorts right now. It doesn't have very good liquidity to do much of a big play, like can't do like a $10,000 or even a $5,000 position on this without really potentially screwing yourself, because there's no liquidity. At least on KuCoin there isn't enough liquidity on this, but it's the next target's down for Kadena, immediate targets. Okay, so look, Bitcoin is likely going to make a higher low. Bitcoin dominance is starting to go up again. That was Kadena's recent low. If Bitcoin performs similarly to Bitcoin, okay, makes a higher low, maybe hits the top of this box as Bitcoin hits 18K over time, could come up here first, could come up here first, could get rejected one more time, and if it does, I'm shorting the fuck out of this. Or actually I wouldn't, because there's not enough liquidity to do that. But anyway, if it comes up here, it's still going to hit that box. Don't get excited if Kadena gets back up to $1.66 or $1.70. That's going to be the time to be a seller. Not financial advice. But it's still going to hit this box. The question, though, is does it hit this box and make a higher low or an equal low as Bitcoin makes a higher low? With the loose assumption that Bitcoin even makes a higher low, I don't even know. But if Bitcoin does do that, it bottoms out for a local low at 18,000 to fill the gap. Kadena is more likely to make a lower low because it doesn't have permission to bounce until it hits here, and that's lower than this. So because you can see the horizontal, so this is going to make a lower low as Bitcoin makes a higher low versus because Bitcoin over here was at 17.6. This is going to make a lower low as Bitcoin forms a higher low, most likely. It has a chance to behave like Bitcoin and make a higher low at slightly less than a 45. So usually a higher low happens about where it's at now. But bear market, I mean, it's going to be like this. It has a chance, but I think it's less likely with Bitcoin dominance going up. It's probably going to come down to $1.25 over time, or maybe, $1.22 to $1. It'll hit it somewhere in here, or it'll go wick below the bottom of the point of control and hit this origin line. So I'm going to put a black triangle here. Again, when I make triangles and boxes, what happens? They're hit over 50%, way over 50% of the time, right? Way, way, way over. All right, so I'm going to put a triangle here. I will give myself a little cushion. I will put a triangle right there. I like to make them black. Black like my heart, black and cold. And there you go. That's where I think it's going. It could stop at $1.26, $1.25, or it could go as low as $1.20. But this black triangle is likely going to be hit in the mid short term over the next week. Let's see, how long would this be? Does that align with my? Yeah, that's 4 to 7 days, kind of like what I was talking about with Bitcoin. Does it need to go straight there and stay in this exact trajectory to hit it? No, it could come up all the way here and then really start tanking and maybe hit this. It could come down to $1.25 and do it by hitting this origin line instead of hitting the bottom of the point of control. So my triangle might not be hit exactly, but the level itself extremely likely to be hit. So if I put a horizontal through this horizontal itself is extremely likely to be hit because I'm not trying to time the market. So the reason why, so triangles means I'm guessing level and timing. That's really hard to do, right? And it's honestly not even wise to try to do that all the time, to time the market. It's not wise. I just do it to show off because I have a pretty good hit rate. However, I'm letting you know, timing the market's it's a little silly, so I would be more confident in levels, like horizontals. So this horizontal, if it hits this up here first, kind of does a price path like this, which is totally possible. Goes like this. Boom, it's going to miss my triangle and go to the same level, though, $1.25, $1.22, to hit that origin line instead. So it has permission to bounce either from an origin line or from the bottom of the point of control. Either way, over the next 7 to 10 days, by July 10th, July 15th, or by about July 10th, this is going to see about $1.25, $1.20 to $1.25 is my strong guess, because it does not have permission to bounce. Already seen on Bitcoin and Ethereum from this live chat, like these lines that I make, they literally work like a pinball. That's the bumpers. You typically don't bounce without it. And the one exception to that is if J-Powell starts talking and the stock market brings stuff up and things bounce where they're not supposed to in crypto. It's possible. It's possible, but it's very unlikely since the stock market is looking pretty bad too. So that's what we got for Kadena. It looks bearish, bearish, bearish. Please, I know people are excited about this, but if you're excited about Kadena, I'm going to end with this thought. You should be excited about it going to all-time lows, because if you know in your heart and you're confident that it's going to survive, you want to buy it cheaper. Because if it survives and does anything close to getting to all-time highs, it's going to be more percentage gains. You're going to make more money the lower it goes. So if you like Kadena, you should want it to go lower. I'm telling you. And now that people have accepted the bear market and they're willing to watch my videos being bearish now, because it's obvious to people now, that's what you should be rooting for. You shouldn't be rooting for it to go up. You want it to get just destroyed on price while the project team still builds. That's what you want. You want it to make all-time lows, price discovery down. You don't want it to be strong price. I'm telling you, you will make less money if it doesn't go down as low. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why Cardano, from bottom to top, had 135x. Why? Because it got destroyed last bear market harder than any other layer 1 large cap. It lost 98.77% of its value while nothing else reputable did. That's the only reason why from bottom to top it did so well. So that's what you want too. If you want big gains on Kadena, you want price to get destroyed in the bear market, but for it to survive. That's what you want. I promise you. And I see so many people trying to defend this. It can't. No. If you like it, you want it to. Okay? All right, that's Kadena.